Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
If you're a fan of movies like I am, or know a little more about film, then you probably understand why I am a bit skeptical when it comes to remakes or reboots. Usually when it comes to remakes, usually at best, it's just decent but forgettable. I mean, there's very few remakes I feel like truly capture the essence or even improve or better than the original. So when I heard Stephen King's It was being re-released, and after the complete failure of The Dark Tower, I was very skeptical. So after I went and saw it, I honestly just have to say, I fucking loved it. It's not perfect by any means, and I'll get into that later, but you could tell the director himself put a lot of care and passion into this. When I was little, I saw the miniseries It, and I kind of forgot about it. I remember Tim Curry, I think it was, who played Pennywise. I thought he did a good job. I never saw the second part of it, but yeah. I'm bringing this up because I'm not saying I'm biased or anything. This is like still somewhat of a new experience for me. I'll say this movie took the elements that made that movie good and kind of put it into this one. Let's start off with the things I liked.
Who you are. I don't care about who you are.
The story was fantastic. The story was handled in a way that had two kind of contrasting tones, in my opinion, that kind of managed to come together pretty well and felt really smooth and well paced. Really, on one side, you get like a Goonies kind of like vibe from it, in my opinion. Like on the other side, you get this really fucked up, horrible fucking side. And when you put it together, you get a really fun experience. Horror movies these days, like, are kind of predictable, in my opinion. Like, you can easily tell point A to point B what's gonna happen. Oh, this is gonna happen. Then she's gonna do this and he's gonna do that. I did not get this from this movie. I barely knew what was gonna happen. You always felt 24/7 that at any moment some shit is gonna go down. I'm just saying, this movie does shit and has a lot of balls and would do shit a lot of movies wouldn't even fathom. I'm not gonna really get into the plot too much because I kind of, even though like a lot of you may have already seen the miniseries or read the book, I still want you to go into this like with a somewhat fresh experience. I thought the cinematography was really good for the most part. I say for the most part because there are two scenes in particular where it straight up reminded me of that one scene from Taken where it's just a 7-second clip of Liam Neeson jumping over a fence. And and there's like 30 shots in it. Also, it used that fun thing to hide the fact that you don't know how to do choreography very well. The shaky cam. Those scenes had that also, and it looked fucking terrible. To make matters worse, in one of those scenes, it was like really dark, so you could barely see shit. Like, there's a scene where, like, Pennywise has a kid in a chokehold. I didn't even notice till, like, 10 seconds into it. Besides that, yeah, the scenes were shot really well. And also, the movie balanced lighting pretty well. The movie isn't just consistently just colorless and dark or brutal. I'll say this, it's dark when it needs to be dark, but when it's just the kids having fun, it's, like, more colorful. Like, they use color and darkness to not really unique or creative sense, but they did it in a way where it's just not like distracting.
If you ain't scared, nigga, smoke crack. If you ain't scared,
I just need to get this out of the way. Bill Skarsgård, or however you say your name, I'm sorry. You probably won't watch this. Why am I fucking apologizing? But Bill Skarsgård fucking nails it as Pennywise. Bill Skarsgård is scary. He's a scary motherfucker in this. Like, the thing with a lot of horror movie villains is that they may be a bit creepy, their design might be okay, but after just seeing them for a while, you know, it gets boring and redundant. You don't feel that fear anymore. I'm not gonna say they barely used him, but they used him wisely. They used him sparingly. You didn't really ever get the full Pennywise until the end, really. He did a great fucking job. He portrayed Pennywise, in my opinion, better than Tim Curry did. I know a lot of people don't agree with that, but because it's kind of like a classic performance and all that. But in my opinion, I just think he did a way better job. I believed his character. He wasn't unintentionally funny at all. He was scary. He was fucking scary, and he fucking nailed it. Oh, just in general, all the acting was great. Especially, believe it or not, by the fucking child actors. All of them made their characters believable and fun and engaging. Just good job. It's like, they did a great fucking job. I know I sound like a broken record, but seriously, all the acting in this is fucking incredible. Like, seriously. For the most part, I thought all the characters were really good, besides these 3 bully characters. Especially one of them. I felt like they were way overwritten and almost unrealistic. Like, there is some shit they do that makes them beyond bullies. They make them fucking sociopaths. This might just be a problem with me, but I thought they were just kind of, like, overdone, in my opinion. They were kind of way too, like, out there. One last thing I forgot to mention is that this movie's funny. It actually has a decent amount of jokes that made me laugh. Especially by the kid in the glasses. So in conclusion, the movie is efficient in its scares, is for the most part well lit and well shot. All the acting is really incredible. Something I forgot to mention is good CGI work. It blended in with the environment pretty well and was never distracting. I forgot to mention that. Good sense of humor. Only real downside was, again, 1 or 2 poorly written characters and the thing was something at the end that bothered me, and 1 or 2 poorly written characters. Besides that, I thought this was a pretty great movie. For the moment, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, but I'm balanced between a 7 or an 8. But, like, I'll give it a like, maybe after a second watch I'll bump up to an 8. I'm not sure yet. I haven't really completely decided yet. Thank you for watching my All-Star Bacon video on allstarbacon.com. Thank you for watching my channel. I really appreciate you watching my channel on allstarbacon.com on youtube.com. Thank you for watching my All-Star Bacon video.